Right, welcome back. Video number 4, I believe. So what I've done this morning is I've refitted the crank, shells and everything is fine, all torqued up, spins nicely, not catching anywhere, so happy with that. I'll just quickly run through what we've done. So obviously new big end bearings, big end bearings and new mains. When you take the mains off, you'll see they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also an arrow points forward, so you can't really get them on wrong. And that's about it. Torque it up. I always start from do them up hand tight and then work my way out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it in several stages. I just don't go for the largest torque. I just do it in several stages. Same with the big ends on the conrods. I torque them up in stages. Either one, try it, go to the next one, so and so, so and so. So that's basically it. The rear main seal is fitted along with the case. It's a bit fiddly, so I couldn't film and do it at the same time. Happy with that, so we'll leave that. You may see there's red stuff around here. That's not gasket sealant, that is actually assembly lube. It's like a oil based paste that you can put on the shells. It gives you that first start up of an oil pressure, and it will disintegrate and go in with the oil, and it won't affect any of the oil waves or anything. It just mixes up with the oil, which is really good. Piston ring compressor, an old one I had from many years ago, still does the job. You sit that over the piston, you tighten it up, making sure your rings are, like I said the other night, that they're not, all the gaps aren't lined up. So put that over, pop the piston in the bore and gently tap it down. I've got a couple of these hammers, really good, a large one and a small one. If you listen, they've got little beads in there, so you don't need to hit it hard because the beads actually do the work for you. Really good couple of hammers to have if you're going to do something like this. Right, so that's that. Onto the oil pump. There's the lower cover with the lower balance shaft in, and as I said before, the oil pump is behind this plate. So I've removed the screws and we gently lift it off, and there we go, one oil pump. That cog goes on the front of the crank, that basically goes through but the opposite way, and it turns it, as you see, it goes round and pumps the oil. Not a lot to it really. New one from Harrier at Milner's, new front oil seal. So what I'll do is you basically just lift out. It's stuck on the oil, so just bear with me. They basically just lift out, gently lift it out, clean it all, pop it back in, and that's your oil pump done. This doesn't have a sealant round it, it's just a face fit, so just make sure it's nice and clean, no bits stuck anywhere, and that just then goes on once the oil pump's in. Tighten up the screws, 2, 4, 6 screws. They are very tight, so you may have to hold this in a vise. Don't do it on the face. I held it in where the alternator bolts to and undo them. And then the front oil seal is that little beauty there. When I always put my oil seals in, I always smear grease over the outside and inside that runs on the shaft. Don't put them in dry, because the lip may double back on itself and then you'll have forever leak and you have to take it all apart again. In there, oil pressure relief valve, I'll take that out. It's just a spring and a plunger. I'll just take it out and clean it and refit it, because I had good oil pressure anyway, but when I got it apart I'm going to fit a new pump, so peace of mind. But right, so I will now change everything over, get it all ready and refit it, and join you again soon. Many thanks, bye.